Well, good afternoon guys and girls. I've got 5 easy RC car tips for you today, and all of these 5 tips are generated by you guys, the users, so many thanks to you. And I'm going to give everybody credit for the tips that they put forward in my last tips video. So I've collated them together, and it turns out they were all related to car bodies, so I thought put down easy RC car tips all related to car bodies in one video. Anyway, let's have a look and see what we've got. Now, the first of my easy RC car tips I've got for you is in relation to my new speedrun body, but it could be anybody. In this case, this is my nice shiny new speedrun body. Bilbo Baggins very kindly suggested a tip which I think is a great one for something like this car. To stop the body pillar from scratching the paintwork underneath and damaging it, use electrical tape on the inside of the holes. Very, very neat idea to my mind. One of those, why didn't I think of that before? So thanks Bilbo for that one. So there we are, just a couple of minutes work with the black electrical insulation tape on there, and now my car is fully protected against any scratching from below, from the body post scratching through it. So my nice new paint job should go unscathed. So top tip to my mind. The second one of my easy RC car tips is to do with body clips. How many of us have got home to find we've only got one body clip left on the front or the rear of the car because one's gone missing in the field, or even just dropped on the floor in the garage? They can prove impossible to find. I don't know about you guys, but I get through dozens of the things a month, even though I'm careful with the things. Taking a body on and off, lose a lot of them. Well, Brent Humphreys and Eric Rusin collectively suggested either rubber bands or tie wraps for securing the body clips. Now, I'm not quite sure on the tie wrap, maybe need thinner ones than the one I've got, but I could see a long thin one would work interlinked between the two. However, the rubber band one is nice and easy, so let me try that. Well, I do like the rubber band body clip idea because very, very easy to simply thread the rubber band through each of the body clips. Now, it might look a little bit ungainly, but I'm doing it with a rather thick elastic band, so I don't happen to have a thin one to hand. Okay, well, popping that on one side. Pop this pin in the other. Now, typically, they don't want to go in there. They're going to battle against me. Okay, now there we've got it. So, if either body clip pops out, simply going to be held on by the other one. Nice and easy, very effective. That's a nice tip and definitely one that I should be using, guys. I'm going to get some thin black rubber bands and then they're going to be virtually invisible, I think. Okay, the one thing I would say, guys, if you're finding this useful, then please do consider subscribing, and by all means share any more easy RC car tips you've got from my next video. Anyway, on to number 3. Okay, well, the next one is to do with RC car bodywork protection, and it's clear Gorilla Tape, which is a suggestion of Net Cruiser, so thanks for this one, and I'll show you it in just 1 second. Well, first of all, I'll show you one of the problems that I've been having on the inside of my bodywork. More fool me for not taking Net Cruiser up on this tip early and putting the Gorilla Tape on here. The edge of the Traxxas UDR, the bottom trailing edge here, has got severely damaged and the screws have pulled through the bodywork. I've no doubt Gorilla Tape would have aided this situation from not happening. Anyway, let's take a quick look at how to implement this easy RC car tip. So I'm simply going to take my nice new clear Gorilla Tape and tape pre-cut pieces to the inside of the bodywork all the way around in order to strengthen these sort of trailing edges from any damage that might occur when bashing. Okay guys, now you might cover it up to cover the whole of the inside of the body, but in the main it's these trailing edges that I'm worried about. So what I've done is stretch the tape over the edges, so I'm now just going to use the scissors to trim the edges nice and even. Well, I won't take up your time with doing the whole body, but suffice to say it looks a pretty good job around here. So that's definitely added a layer of strength to it. One thing I would say is if you're watching these easy to follow RC car tips, then do one of these today. Put it on your UDR body if you've got one before damage like that occurs to mine, because I read this tip of Net Cruisers a month or so back, didn't do anything about it. Undoubtedly that would have saved the corner of my UDR body, so learn from my mistakes. Well, tip number 4 is thanks to Busted RC, and it is earth magnets. It's to do with keeping your body clips in place. Now this is a rather large one I've used as an example. You can get these minuscule ones about 3mm across from eBay or on Amazon. Be aware, they're absolutely lethal anywhere near any of your credit or debit cards. They're extremely strong magnets, way stronger than they look. The little ones that I've got, you can virtually lift like half a kilo with them. They're just stupid strong on there. So just tack that one on with a little bit of crazy glue. So what's all the fuss about, Richie? Body clip retention? Okay. what it'll mean is it's not for holding your body clip on, but when you've got them out there in the field and you're not wanting to lose them, you can put them back onto the bodywork and the magnet will simply stop them from falling off. So that's not body clip retention when they're in the body. It's when you've actually got them out, you want to put them on the side, you don't want to lose them on the dirt or anything. You can put those magnets underneath the body and that retains the body clip. So and thanks to Busted RC for that tip on the earth magnets. Well, tip number 5 of my easy RC car tips to bodies is Plastidip. Plastidip comes in a couple of different variants. One is your traditional pot where you can dip items in to waterproof them. The other is this Plastidip spray. Now I'm not going to demonstrate this in this because it's quite messy and you need to mask the outside of your body before spraying it. But if you spray this on the inside, you will form like a rubberized coating over the whole of your paint. It's not for every body because you're going to need to mask the inside of any windows off. What it will do is form a thin rubberized coating over the inside of your body. So while Netcruiser's solution is great, and it's certainly going to do that on all my bodies for the clear Gorilla tape along the outside, if you've got a body with complicated shapes, etc., where the tape's maybe not such a suitable fit, you can spray the whole of the inside of the thing in Plastidip. This is quite popular amongst the bashing community. People are doing this with their Traxxas Z Revo VXL bodies as an example. So maybe not one for everyone, but useful to have in your armoury nonetheless. Well, I hope you found those 5 easy RC car tips useful. If you did, then please do consider subscribing. And once again, many thanks to the 5 or 6 guys that suggested these tips. Any tips that you've got that you might want to see featured in one of my future videos, please do put them in the comment section below this video and let me know what you think of these tips. Hope they were useful. I certainly think I'm going to be putting quite a few of them into place, and I hope you will as well, before you go and damage something like your UDR bodywork, resulting in a very expensive new body for yours truly to purchase. Anyway, thanks for watching and see you in the next video, guys.
If you liked this video, if you did, please click on the circle image to subscribe. And if you hit subscribe, then don't forget to hit that little notifications bell next to